Great Britain still very much in this basketball game. The unmistakable Australian tones of Murray Tressida, who is the Great Britain coach, who is encouraging his team, you may have heard, to keep the Canadians at bay, make them shoot from outside. It's all very well, I guess, but when you got Richard Peter who can ping them in from outside, and Patrick Anderson.
Well, Hedge is now on the floor as well. He can shoot from the top of the key. Don't give him space at the top of the key, because 9 times out of 10 he hits it. He did it in the Japan game and in the Colombia game as well. Got some very valuable points to his tally there.
Johnny Pollock, we're underway in the second quarter. Raucous home crowd cheering on the likes of Dan Highcock. Simon Munn is on the outside of Peter Finbow. Pollock. Highcock.
Swish.
It's what the team needed.
Straight through the net. Great shot from Highcock. Nice little deft touch with the flick of the wrist. Up and down.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for these British players to win on home soil. Some of them have been around a long time. Some of them won't be there in Brazil in 4 years' time, but they'll never have a chance like this.
Yeah, they definitely want to give the home crowd something to cheer about. Possibly give them a memorable game, saying I was there when Great Britain achieved the result over Canada, but it's still yet to be decided.
Johnny Pollock from distance.
Very close game, could go either way.
And as you were pointing out, Pollock likes his three-pointers when he gets the chance. Unlucky on that occasion. But his team within 3 points of Canada, led by this man, Patrick Anderson. Is it fair to say Anderson hasn't quite got his shooting arm warmed up yet?
He's no. If he got a really nice shot, one-handed rebound early on, but in terms of outside shooting, you're absolutely correct. He hasn't hit.
Had 7 attempts on the basket, 2 have gone in. He's only got 4 points to his name. Fabulous player, but
GB are holding him very well.
Being denied by the home side. Abdi Jama with that attempt. Canada will come away. Adam Lancia, one of a number of players in this tournament who plays his basketball. Canadian number 9 outside of his home country, plays for Valladolid in Spain. Murray Tressida has something to say. Simon Munn steals. Sets himself.
Just wouldn't drop for him, but great control and great chase down by Dan Highcock.
Fabulous athleticism from Simon Munn. It just wouldn't set up for him at the right moment, would it?
No, it's just one of those things that when it's teetering on the rim, you don't know which way it's going to go, but he'll go to the line to try and get those 2 points.
Matt Byrne and Gaz Chowdhury, you just saw on the sidelines there, eager to play their part. Here they come. Gaz Chowdhury, number 4. This is Peter Finbow. Johnny Pollock. But that's unfortunate. Matt Byrne is on for the home side as well, number 11.
nice step shot from Bill Hedges, like I said earlier. He has that in his locker.
First score of the day for Bo Hedges. Plays in the United States in the Deep South in Alabama. Johnny Pollock plays for the Wolves Rhinos in Telford, here in this country.
Also a very experienced travelled player around the world. Has played in Italy, Spain. A real globetrotter.
Here's the aforementioned Pollock. Given his veteran status, to be fair, Murray Tressida won't be playing Pollock for the whole of this game. He'll be rotating his squad.
Yeah, and Johnny's had a tough run to the Olympics with a shoulder injury. He missed out on the European Championship win that GB won, claimed gold at the Euros. Had to sit out with a shoulder injury. Was replaced by the young 16-year-old Harry Brown.
He keeps looking for that three-pointer, as you so rightly told us earlier. Simon Munn leaning back. Chowdhury tries to recover. Great Britain 5 points down.
Johnny just comes across too late, can't get in quite in front of Anderson, and they'll inbound from the end line.
Chad Jasmine is the number 11 for Canada to Patrick Anderson. Johnny Pollock stepping on the gas, looking for options. Got Fimbo on the near side. Chowdhury inside, wants that three-pointer. Chowdhury mopping up. Munn inside, using his height.
Great technique from him, holding it up high, keeping it up high, so he doesn't have to do much work to get it up and in. Technique of a great forward.
Chance for the coaches to have a chat. Let's hear what Jerry Ternello's got to say.
We are doing very well when we pass the ball around, so we don't always have to feel under pressure to shoot, right? When we move the ball around, like the couple shots Bo got, they were totally out of position. So let's keep working the ball swing. You know, they're jumping so much, even if we don't post it, at least let's have some ball fakes, shot fakes. They're going to bite on everything. Right? We're trying to stay so close to back that they're going to bite on any fake you have. Keep up the energy.
As you heard from the Canadian coach there, he wants them to be patient. Jerry Ternello, he wants them to be patient, move the ball around, try and get an outside shot like you saw from Bo Hedges. Just be patient. They want them to get them out of position.
(25-22). It's not much in this. We're heading for the last 5 minutes of the second quarter. Anderson policed. Chad Jasmine looks for Anderson. Simon Munn is in there with him.
Munn giving Anderson a tough time down low, but he eventually gets it off and finds an angle.
A lot of height and power coming from Simon Munn, being used mainly against Anderson. Johnny Pollock with that attempted 3 points. Anderson starting to get more influential. Perhaps he's warming up.
Yeah, when I watched him in the Poland game in the preliminary stages, that Poland held them very. He got restricted to single figures like we've seen here, but he eventually finished the game with 34 points. So I wouldn't rule him out just yet.
Gaz Chowdhury. First score for Chowdhury today, bringing his team within 3. And what me referee, says Chowdhury.
Yep. Comes across too late.
Joey Johnson,
wrong angle. The rule is you have to get your chair fully in front of the player. Can't just tap the side of his wheel and hope to hold him.
Terry Bywater is back on for the home side. 5 points today for Joey Johnson. Chance to make it 6. His team with a 5-point lead. Still all to play for.
Jerry Tonello seems very relaxed at this point, like he did in the timeout. He just wants his team to be patient, move the ball around.
Abdi Dini to Patrick Anderson. Fimbo is with him. Bywater will pick him up. Two of the star names of this tournament. Johnny Pollock conceding height to Anderson. Simon Munn to Pollock.
Great chair defense from Johnny to stop the twists and turns of Anderson trying to find a way through.
Here's Fimbo. Simon Munn is on the near side. Here comes Munn. Time up. Just couldn't find the space, couldn't find the man on that move.
It was great pressure from the Canadian defence. Munn found his way into trouble, 2 men on him, couldn't find the gap for that pass. Terry got there just a bit too late, Terry Bywater.
It's a great sight to see that home crowd roaring on the home team at the North Greenwich Arena.
The atmosphere will be very motivating for this GB side. The roar, you could actually probably feel it on your skin. It's that deafening when there's a home crowd in town from Great Britain. Like I said, chair defense is key. It doesn't matter how tall you are, it's chair to chair, foot plate to foot plate, and that's what Johnny Pollock demonstrated there on perhaps regarded as one of the best players in the game.
Bo Hedges back on for the Canadian side. Richard Peter on the sidelines. 29-24. Good effort put in by Simon Munn. He takes a breather for now. Ian Sagar back on, number 12. Bo Hedges to Anderson. Abdi Dini with that attempt. Bywater to AD Orogbemi.
Helped out by Jammer there.
Twisting and turning. Pollock inside to Sagar. Hedges and Anderson for Canada. Looks for the big man. Back to the number 10, Abdi Dini.
Shot clock went off there for Canada. Pressure defense from the Great Britain side. Keeping the Canadians out wide. They do not want them near the paint at all, especially when it's Patrick Anderson.
Terry Bywater. Shepherded by Anderson. Pollock looking for an opening.
Just there.
Hand got in the way of Abdi Jammer's shot there.
Just tipped there by Joey Johnson, yep.
So Bywater will bring it out. He needs support.
Bo Hedges comes flying in.
AD Orogbemi says, nothing to do with me, Governor. Not entirely sure that Orogbemi knew that Bo Hedges was coming along at pace outside him.
No, he just wanted to demonstrate the stop, drop and roll technique.
This is Matt Byrne, who is on for Great Britain, replacing Abdi Jammer. Matt Byrne, number 11. Pollock to Bywater. Thinks about the long one. Delivers the long one.
Great composure from Bywater. It's very hard to fake your first initial shot and then recompose yourself for the next set.
Jerry Johnson driving into the paint for Canada. AD Orogbemi, the man getting in the way of the formidable bulk of Jerry Johnson. Timeout called. Great Britain within 3 points of this talented Canadian side. They're keeping Patrick Anderson, I wouldn't say quiet, but they're certainly keeping him under some sort of wraps. Nate Williams is our analyst today, watching this game, and
I said before tip-off that what the game plan is keep the forwards away from the paint, drive them out wide, chair-to-chair defence. There is a brilliant example of that if you're learning the game from Johnny Pollock on Patrick Anderson. He simply couldn't find a way through, no matter how many spins he did in his chair.
There's a man that the home side are relying upon a great deal. Terry Bywater had a terrific tournament so far. Plays for the Sheffield Steelers in the Steel City in Sheffield in the north of England. Very busy in the first quarter, rested a while. Back on to put his mark on the game, but here's Jerry Johnson already leaving his mark and doing so well from these free shots. A chance to put Canada 5 up. Eight points to his name today for Jerry Johnson of Canada. Plays his basketball in Germany. Sagar for Britain to Pollock. Do you know, you can just see him looking for that three-pointer nearly every time.
Yeah,
Johnny
he
Pollock
wants
gets
it.
the,
He wants
really
it bad.
does.
But Terry there screaming at him in the paint, give me the ball, I've got the closest shot.
Yeah. Johnson unlucky by Waterback defending.
I think it's just a thing of confidence from Johnny Pollock. Coming to the game, coming to this Paralympics, shoulder injury, did well to recover from that. Just wants to get his games going.
He's playing a superb defensive game, as you've already pointed out a couple of times, Johnny Pollock. He's really putting in some hard yards, doesn't stop thinking, using every ounce of his experience.
And there we see the shot from Anderson, one of the best players in the world.
And coincidentally, shot from Anderson when Pollock was nowhere near him.
Yes.
When Pollock is in close attendance, Anderson, as you've said, has an issue. Joey Johnson having a frank exchange of views with Abdi Dini.
Yeah.
You could hear the shout of, what are you doing?
Yeah. There's just no communication there between Dini and Johnson. And that's a good sign for Great Britain. If Canada is getting frustrated, you know, that can break down a team.
Britain within 5 points as we head towards the end of the second quarter. Sagar to take his side into half-time on a high. Well, we're going into the break, and it's already a British side which is still in touch with Canada, hotly fancied, of course, through the likes of Patrick Anderson. Haven't seen much of Dave DeRepos yet. He's no doubt going to make an appearance later on, but Bo Hedges and Joey Johnson, Adam Lancier, big names in this sport. But Britain in touch, only 5 points behind. Bywater influential. Johnny Pollock influential, certainly in defence. Abdi Jam has been weighing in with 4 points. Bywater has 6 points. It's 33-27. Quick word from Nate Williams on the first half. What have Britain got to do to win this game, Nate?
Yeah, I'm just really impressed by the points, how they're spread out. As you can see, nobody from the Great Britain team is in double figures yet. No doubt Terry will probably get a few more in the next half. But it's all about assists. It's all about getting that extra pass, being patient, like Jerry Tonello said.
It's a real team effort at the moment, is what you're saying.
Yeah, real team effort, and that's what Canada have got to counteract to keep this up.
All right, those are the stats for you on the screen, showing you exactly what's been going on. Canada with advantage.